Hi, it's Nørgaard. So today I'm doing this makeup look and I use the Essence Touch Up To Go One For All palette. So this palette contains 3 eyeshadows, 2 blushes, a balm and a little applicator and a mirror. And Essence is my favorite affordable makeup brand just because the quality is always really great. I have not tried anything from Essence that I have not liked, and I have tried a lot of things. There's nothing from Essence I have tried where I've been like, whoa, this sucks. There are things that have been great, things that have been good, and things that have just been kind of okay. But I've never tried anything that I thought was absolutely terrible. And another reason why I love Essence is because the packaging is so freaking cute. I love all the bright colors. I think the packaging is so stinking cute. But that's definitely a personal preference because for some people this might be super tacky. It's kind of like teenage makeup, but I like that. So anyways, I did this kind of shimmery frosty look, perfect for winter. And it's not technically winter yet, but it's so cold in Denmark and it has been snowing a lot, so it might as well be. So yeah, I feel like I'm talking forever, so I should probably cut it out now. And if you like this look, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and watch in high definition. It really does make a difference. And without further ado, here comes the tutorial. Okay, so first off, my hair is wet because I just washed it. So I'm just going to let it air dry throughout this video, so don't mind it. Also, this shirt, as you can see, it is pretty see-through. You can clearly see my bra through it. I bought this from H&M's online store. I'm very disappointed in you, H&M. I was definitely expecting it to be a figure. And also it's really big. Like, with most of H&M's clothes, I think it runs a little bit small, especially the bottoms. But this shirt is just humongous. So this outfit is already not going as planned. But I'm not going to let that stop me. We are going to continue and work with it. So I'm just going to pin my hair up to get it out of my face when I do my makeup. Okay, so first step, I'm going to use the Garnier Optical Blur Primer. I love smoothing primers like this because it really helps to hide some of the texture on my skin. You guys know I have acne scars and this really helps to fill that in and make it seem less noticeable. So I wore this yesterday and I didn't love it underneath my eyes. So I am going to use a separate under eye primer. This is the Spackle under eye primer by Nørgaard. So I'm just going gently underneath my eyes. It is really cold in Denmark at the moment. So my skin gets extra dry. And that's why I like to use an under eye primer. I have been obsessed with this foundation lately. This is the Clinique Chubby in the Nude foundation stick. I have this in the color Abundant Alabaster. I don't think I've used this on camera before, but I've really been enjoying it. So I just go ahead and paint it all over my face except for around the eyes. It's a really beautiful finish. It's really long wearing and it's really easy to blend out. The only thing I don't like about this foundation is that it is a foundation stick, so I'm going to go through it a lot quicker than liquid foundation. But it's a beautiful foundation. It's about a medium coverage, but you can build it up. So I'm going to use my Sigma brush, just spraying a little bit of setting spray on it. And this is the Sigma F80, by the way, and this is what I have been using to blend it out. It blends really easily, which I love, so it's perfect when I'm in a rush in the morning. So on a regular day I would just do that one layer of this foundation, but since this is a video I am going to apply a second layer. And if it looks like I'm applying a lot, it's because I am. This foundation doesn't really look cakey when you build it up, which I love because I love to apply a lot. And then I just softly stipple that out. And I also really like how this foundation is a little more neutral, it's a little more pink toned. I'm kind of over the really yellow foundations. For my concealer, I'm using Glamoflauge by Hard Candy in the color Ultra Light. And I just go in with a little bit straight from the tube. And as you guys can see, I'm not applying a lot because this is so thick and pigmented. I have made the mistake of applying too much and it's just going to be too heavy. So even for me, this is enough. And I'm using a little sponge from W7. This sponge is amazing. It's a great dupe for the Micro Mini if you want something that's more affordable. See how much it blends out? It's really, really thick and pigmented. And by the way, this concealer has like 20 grams of product. This is going to last my whole entire life. So actually I'm just going to apply a little bit more on the rest of the high points of my face. And again, go ahead and blend it out. And you can always use your foundation brush to blend out the edges. I'm going to set my entire face with this Clinique loose powder. So make sure there are no creases underneath the eyes. And then just look up and apply the powder. And then for the rest of my face, I just do a thin layer. Doing the same powder all over the face is going to take away a bit of the highlighting effect, but it's also going to make it look a lot more natural. So now I'm going to use my NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. And I'm going to use this color to bronze up my face. This one is called Toffee, perhaps. And I'm using a BH Cosmetics Deluxe fan brush. And I'm just, you know, bronzing up this face. This brush makes it so quick to apply bronzer. It's just boom, 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 done. Of course, I'm also going to go get this forehead. Like, do you guys see how quick it is? Oh, I love this brush. Actually, I didn't even need to do my forehead because I'm going to be wearing a cap. But I didn't think about that before just now, so yeah. And of course, a little bronzer along the jaw, so you look slim as hell. So I'm going to contour with the color next to it. I believe this one is called Sculpt. And I'm going to use this little Milani brush. I got it with a Milani Baked Bronzer. And I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones a little bit. And I'm also using this to further sculpt out my jawline. And of course I'm going to contour my nose. And I just go back in with the fan brush and I just blend out the contour. So now I'm going to grab my Essence Touch Up To Go One For All palette. And I'm going to grab the One For All balm to moisturize my lips. So I'm just getting that on there. And now I'm going to mix the two blushes in here. It's called the Peach and Party Blush. So I just weld the colors together. And now I'm applying it to the apples of my cheeks. So now I'm going back to my NYX palette and I'm using this highlighter up here. This one is called Ice Cream. So I'm going to highlight my nose. And I'm picking this color because it's a white color and I'm wearing all white today. And cupid's bow. And of course a little bit on the cheekbones as well. And I'm blending it in with my blush brush. Okay, so to set my face, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray. And you guys know I like to do 9 sprays, so 3 down the middle and 3 on each side. And I feel like in that way I get my whole face covered. If I go like in the X and like T motion, I just get so overloaded on the top of my face. So that's why I do the 9 sprays. And then we are going to let this dry and do the eyes. So I just took my little bobby pins out. My hair is still drying, so please don't mind it. But we are going to do the eyebrows now. I'm going to use my NYX Tame Frame, and this color is Brunette. And then later on I'm going to use my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Taupe. So I'm going to use this Primark double-ended brush to do my eyebrows. And you guys all know how I do my eyebrows. I do them darker towards the end and then lighter in the front. And it seems like I'm going for a more skinny brow shape today. My brows always change. It just depends on what happens that day. Some days they're thick, some days they're thin, Some days they're natural and some days they are bold. So now I'm using the Taupe Micro Brow in the front. And this product also has a little spoolie you can use. Okay, so I was going to clean up my eyebrows, but I actually like them how they are. So I'm going to jump straight into eyeshadow primer. This is Wet n Wild's Idolize Cream Shadow Pencil in the color Pixie. And I'm going to pop this all over my eyelid. And the reason why I'm using this is because it's matching one of the eyeshadows super well. And I'm just going to give it a quick blend with my finger. I'm just blending it up into the crease a little bit. Okay, so the first eyeshadow I'm going to use is this one. It's called Shine On Eyeshadow. So this is going to be my eyelid color. So I'm popping it all over just on top of that base. And this eyeshadow matches the base so well. I'm going to use a bit more of the base around the tear duct. And then I'm just popping the eyeshadow right on top. And finally, I'm applying a bit of this right on the brow bone to highlight under here. So this is going to be a really simple eye look. So for my crease, I'm going to mix these two colors. So this one is called On the Mauve eyeshadow and this one is Coffee to Go eyeshadow. And I'm just mixing those two colors together, and then I'm using this MAC blending brush and applying it in the crease. And just keep on building until you get the desired intensity. And then I'm grabbing a clean brush and I'm blending it out. So once I have the eyeshadows in the crease, I'm applying the same colors along the lower lash line. So now I'm trying the e.l.f. Intense Ink eyeliner. I have not used this before, so hopefully it goes well. I'm always a little nervous when I'm using new products. So that got a little more intense than I wanted it. But with eyeliner it's important to work with it and not against it. So I guess we're going to have some pretty long wings today. So after my crazy wings are done, I'm going to curl my lashes. And I'm using my Shu Uemura eyelash curler. And for my mascara, I'm going to use the Show Waterproof in the color... It doesn't say. But I know they do have several colors. And I believe this one is like Catwalk Black maybe. So anyways, I'm going to pop this on top and bottom lashes. You guys, I've been watching this chick named Tokidoki Traveler. And her videos are so bomb. She's from Australia, but she lives in Tokyo. And her videos are just so much fun. She lives in a tiny little apartment. And I just love her videos. Speaking of videos, I don't have a TV in my new apartment. I don't really watch TV, but I do miss it as background noise. So I might have to invest in that. But it's just so expensive. A television is expensive and the channels are expensive. So I don't know. But I do know that I miss it a little bit. But I don't know if I miss it enough to spend all that money on it. So my falsies today are MAC number 36. So I'm using Revlon Lash Glue. I'm not crazy about this lash glue, so I'm trying to use it up. And here goes the other one. So as always, I go back over the eyeliner. And I also pop on a bit more mascara to lock my real lashes together with the false lashes. On my waterline, I'm going to use the Natural Collection Eyelines in the color white. It's just a white eyeliner. And I'm just popping that right on the waterline. So to finish off the look, I'm going to do a nude lip. So I'm going to do my favorite combination, which is Strip Down Lip Pencil with Myth Lipstick and Oyster Gold Lip Glass, all by MAC. So I'm just lining my lips. And Myth lipstick and Oyster Girl. Okay, I just applied a little bit of Angel on top because Myth was a little bit too peachy for me. I wanted it to be a little bit more pink. And I put my Misguided cap on. So here you guys have the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe to my channel. And that is all, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. So take care and bye bye!